What's going on, everybody? BGG, we are back. We are back. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today?
Oh man, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, we got Mr. Samuel Thompson III in the house today. So that's what's up.
Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon, family. How y'all doing? Grateful to be here.
Yeah, man, we're better with you than without you. So
that part.
So
Tom, Sam, tell us a little bit about Sync Media. Well, not a little bit, but tell us about Sync Media. Tell us what it's about.
Well, Sync Media Management is a full-service event planning company I launched almost 7 years ago. It'll be 7 years in October.
Nice.
So I operate in that hospitality space. I help clients put a program together, produce it from start to finish. So we align your goals, your needs, and your wants. And we talk about all the things that go into that. For all of us that planned a birthday party or two, it's more layers to event planning than people realize. And so when they're excited about putting an event together, whether it's an anniversary dinner or any celebratory experience, we help clients large and small. We work with corporations, associations across the nation. We help with board retreats. We talk about vacations. Like, we do it all. We help guide you in that industry and for that particular venue you're looking at, to ensure that you get what you pay for and you have a great experience. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. And so we're proud that we survived the pandemic and we're still on our feet.
Oh, that's great. Very, I have a guy that I'm coaching, and he's, I've been trying to get him down the lane of, he's doing a kind of a caterer type thing. Mm-hmm. And I was telling him about how specialty events for salespeople for their clients. And I do have a good friend of mine who's a high-end pharmaceutical sales rep, and he has to spend time putting together programs for his doctors and things that come out to evening dinners at different private restaurants and things of that nature. And so when you're saying that, I know how important that is, because if those meals go well, they're going to make a lot of money. If the meal is janky and it's poorly planned and poorly set up, and the execution is whack, then it's probably not going to be a long-term relationship that pays well. So, you're probably worth the money, my brother. I'm sure.
Not to brag, but I am. I'm vetted. I've been tested and tried, Rob. So I've come a long way. I'm originally from San Francisco Bay Area, grew up on both sides of the Bay Bridge, and fell into a hotel in 1998. Started working for Marriott Hotels. Started off at the front desk, checking people in, making sure people knew where to go when they walked into the hotel. And that career grew over 17 years, where when I left Marriott, I was a global rep handling project business coming from Dubai, Seoul, Korea, and was playing air traffic controller to large events, citywide programs, you name it, from tech to pharmaceutical. So my background, I've grown in this industry through a corporation position, and working for Marriott was the foundation of what I built my company on, understanding how to navigate in that terrain. So what you're speaking to with your colleague, it's more than just showing up and you enjoy the meal. Someone prepared for that. Someone paid for that. And there was logistics that went into that planning. So we help people understand it's more than just what do we want for dinner? How are people getting there? Where are they coming from? What is the audience? What's the attendees like? And speaking to that, so that way you have a great experience. So you don't notice how much work went into it. You notice the fun, you had a great time. That's what we want you to take away, not the food was nasty or the service was poor. So we kick the tires, we look under the hood in these hotels and make sure you come in, the room's clean, the lobby smells great, everything from arrival to departure. We check all the boxes for our clients. So it's been an amazing industry. There's many professionals from all size and scope across the nation that do this, and globally. So I've been able to grow my business with networking and collaborating with other great partners. And so I don't do it by myself. I have a great team. I have a co-founder, Matt Diamond, that we band together and built this company. So it's been a fun experience, and it's been a lot of hard work, but it's been worth it.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. So where are you out of?
Well, I'm out of San Francisco, grew up in the East Bay, Hayward, California. For my Bay Area natives out there, they know exactly where that is. About 20 minutes outside of San Francisco, Oakland, and then lived in Oakland and all over the Bay Area. I live, so I'm just from the Bay, is what we say.
Okay, you're from the Bay. I know about the 880 and the 101.
Yeah, I speak it, man. 80, 880, you name it. You know, I ran all up and down those many Bay Area back roads, we call it. So there's no part of the Bay I don't know.
Okay, all right. Come on, Kimmy. I know you were.
So in your transition, 7 years, I know it's quite a bit, because I think I've asked you this before, but I want to ask you, out of all the places that you've gone, that you tapped into,
okay,
name 3 places that you would say, you know what, that was like the hotel was different, the experience was different. Which 3 would you say right now?
Wow, that's a loaded question, because I'm kind of a hotel snob now, y'all. Don't, just pray for me, because I've been around the world. And so it's tough to wow me now. I'm grateful for that. I know where to travel and what service is supposed to embody, but 3 locations that wowed me. One was Hawaii. Okay. That Maui time is real. When you're planning an event, the natives, they don't rush. And it's a great learning for me. And it's great learning for all of us. They don't rush. And they take their slow time. They smell the roses, the wind blowing on their face, and they get it all done in 15 minutes. It's like, how did you do that? When here on the mainland, we're running all day, all night to do one thing. They have it down to just breathe. And so Maui wowed me. The properties there are amazing. The water, the sunset, the sunrise, it's second to none. Recently, Puerto Rico had me in love. I loved Puerto Rico. We were there in May for a week, pleasantly surprised. The natives, the indigenous culture, all of it, the food, the flavors, the music, it just felt like home, even though you've never been there before. For me, that was my first time. And so in seeing how many people travel there from all over wowed me. Really international demographic that comes in and out of Puerto Rico. So to my Puerto Rico family that we've gained out there, we will be back. Yeah. And then I always, those are my top 2, I would say. Okay. You can go anywhere, but I really love DC. The history, I'm a history guy. So if you want to learn about our nation and just have all the flavors there too, you can't go wrong with DC. DC has a lot to offer, all sizes and shapes and groups of any culture background. I really love the museums and the Smithsonian's, and that's my niche. It's talking about history. So seeing how it began and where we're headed, I love all that stuff. So those are my top 3 for my travels ago.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
That sounds really good.
I don't want to pull my list out yet. I don't want to pull that list.
And there's places I haven't been, y'all. So, we're going to have to do a remix in 3 to 6 months. And I come back with you some more options to that question. But those are my top 3.
Yeah, nice. I saw you drop that Seoul, Korea. No, these are streets I'm familiar with, and some, Paris, France, and some of the other places. So right. we can throw some cars on the deck, and some nice Marriott properties too.
Yeah, man, and that's why I love what I do now, because I'm not just painted in a corner, and not that Marriott's in a corner, but they cornered a lot of the market with their many brands that they offered. I think they're over 30 brands now. All that people may not realize is part of the Marriott conglomerate parent company. But with that, I've learned the other independent hotels like Al High and KSL. And there's a lot of brands out there that people don't know. There are big chains, Lowe's, and they just offer some amazing service. So
don't start me on Lowe's.
Yeah.
Love Lowe's. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working on a program for Lowe's Coronado as we speak. And just getting re-familiar with that property and moving and shaking a little bit. You see, there's a lot in this world that offers you a great value at a great price. But I'm not sneezing at Marriott. That's home base for me always. That's where I started, and I'm grateful for that. That helped me prepare to understand what service should be.
Yeah, absolutely. The now let's get into a couple of things real quick.
Please.
From right now, do you service all of California?
I service the globe, Rob.
Okay, all right.
I love that question because I'm home based here. I've been California native my whole life, but I go where the clients need to go. So if you're trying to go to Dubai, if you're trying to go to Jamaica, DR, there's no place where there's a ground, we will go.
Okay. And then for people out there, what you have to, and here's where I think, here's where I know my brother's coming from. When you are particularly in the money business, right? In the client services business.
Yeah.
In the wedding business, right? People get married that one special day, right? When it has to be right, don't try to do it yourself. Call the experts. Okay. Yeah. Don't try to just put it together and this and that and the other, particularly if you're looking for a return on investment.
Yeah.
And I remember being in software sales where we would prepare one of our VPs for, a 3-hour round of golf with maybe a Disney VP. But hey, man, but if everything goes well, if we have all the information, we have a book of information of stuff to discuss. We did that much research and things because it's $1 million round of golf. And it's for some of these events that Samuel's putting on, it might be $10 million involved, maybe $30 million. Okay. Yeah. Or for some folks, they have the money in it, and it's just going to be a fantastic, memorable occasion. And that's the price of it. That's what you want is a great memory. But everybody knows how to get. One thing we don't want is nightmares. So holler at you. How do we holler at you, man?
Well, you can reach me at sam@syncmm.com. My cell phone is 760-332-9117. Easiest way, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We have a website at syncmm.com. I'm not hard to find. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter. Look, if I go to First Baptist Church of Palm Springs, if you want to come get some prayer on, I am not hard to find, y'all. Okay. Yeah. The main thing as being classified as an expert, we know what questions to ask that you're not even thinking of asking. Yeah. Or they'll take your money. You pay it, they're going to take it. Okay. You can get in almost any door if you writing a check or swiping a credit card. The key thing is knowing the value of what you're paying for. There's concessions that are part of what you're paying for as buying power goes. So if you're bringing 500 people to a city, you got some cachet, you got some value there that they're going to give you some freebies back, whether it's suite upgrades, whether it's discount off your audiovisual or food spending, food and beverage minimums. Like there's things that you got to know that, you can pay to be at the Ritz. But did you know they would give this back to you? Do you know they'll give you meeting planner points? They'll pay for free vacations for the amount of people coming. That's a week somewhere on an island that just because you spent this money, now you can travel for free. There's all kind of perks with this. So let us navigate that for you and educate you as we navigate for you. We'll teach you how to put your own event together so you can use us again, or at least you'll know what to ask for and what the value, why we're valuable to help you with the program. You see things that you're overpaying for things that you don't have to overpay for.
Oh, that's great. I got to ask you one parting shot.
Please.
I spent a good amount of time out in Palm Desert. And so is it the Waldorf? Is it the JW? Come on, give me the best out there.
Woo! See, you're talking to a hotel snob, man. That is a tough one. You got, for my listeners out there that might be listening, JW is always going to be, I'm always going to be biased.
JW is sweet. It is sweet.
And you know, because that was a property that changed the course of my sales career. They brought me here from the Bay Area to sell the JW here in Palm Desert. So them Duffy boats, the gondola ride that comes through that lobby.
Yep.
I don't see, there's nothing else out here like it. Okay. Waldorf Astoria is a great brand, but it's that La Quinta you're referring to is no longer a Waldorf Astoria brand anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's why you need this guy to help you navigate where you think you're paying for Waldorf and it's not a Waldorf anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can tell you that JW is still a JW though.
Yep. Yep.
And I spent time at both. They are home based. I know these properties well. I know the teams that are selling and servicing your clients or you. So it's all relationship. No matter what business you're in, it's relationship. And we're paramount in paying that forward and recognizing the ones that do the real work, recognize them in that work and maintaining those partnerships. So you get the savings from what we navigate for you. So I love the question. JW all day. If you got me on JW today, we'll talk on the side offline though.
Yeah, we'll have a cocktail at the Hyatt Grand Champion though too.
Hey, I love that property. Yeah, let's talk. I would love to meet face to face, Rob. I like that you know some brands out there. That works for me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, definitely. Guys. We thank you so much, Sam, for joining us today. So knowledgeable about what he does. Trust me. Okay. I want to give a couple of shots out right quick. First off, it is the Thought of the Day Thursday. We want to make sure that tomorrow you guys are going to be shouted out and a gift card from last week and this week will be given. So go ahead and put your thought in the timeline and we'll get to it. But I want to shout out our August Green Book, which is we have our Bulldogs, we have the office. If you're looking for an office space, go ahead and a virtual office. We have the office out in Riverside. We have Bulldogs in Fontana. We also have Rob's Racks. Yeah. You looking for some material? We have Glenn Hunter, which is author as well. We have Black Student Advocates.
Very green.
If you're looking for some bedazzle on your stuff, or you're looking for some stuff for graduation or what have you, you want to check out BM Enterprises.
Mitch Enterprise.
Mitch Enterprise. And then we have the Leading Edge Learning Center.
Yes.
Looking for tutoring, you're looking for coding, all of that. Check out Leading Edge. Then you have Let's Chat with BGG. Also have my stuff in there as well as Kimmy the artist. My books as an author. So you guys check it out. So we want to thank you again, Sam, for joining us. We will be here on Tuesday, same place. So make sure you subscribe. We also have our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe so you guys get your notifications. If you missed it on Facebook, you can head to YouTube. Check us out.
Reach out to Sam. Awesome. Yeah. Reach out to Sam.
For some expert stuff. I'm telling you, he knows what he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Honored. Thank y'all for the platform opportunity. Blessings to y'all.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
BGG out.
We out.